Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neat, your intuitive tarot reader, and I am here with your daily reading for April 5th, 2019. Happy new moon in Aries. And of course, Aries is anything that deals with impulsive behavior, being authentically yourself, doing everything that sets you aside from the next person. Yes, some people say that Aries energy is a bit selfish. Everybody can, beg to differ, but no one can deny that it is the energy of starting off new things and pushing forward with them. So with this new moon in Aries, of course, you can notice Aries is aggressive. It's the warrior. So you can notice that people's temperament might be a little on the high end because Aries is very, very aggressive. Now, that aggressive energy helps in areas of life that you need it to, such as business, because it really gives you that push forward to go. It could be a little bit more negative when it deals with getting into an argument with an Aries, okay? But regardless, I wish you nothing but happy new moon energy. I hope whatever it is that you start during this period flourishes. And, of course, I wish you nothing but the best of luck with everything. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first card we have. Judgment in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. So, first off, all the cards are in reverse. So I'm going to read them both ways. Judgment is, when it's upright, it's about taking the call to action. This angel is calling all of these dead souls out of their caskets back to life. Here's your second chance. If you wanted a new beginning, I'm giving it to you right now. Okay? So when it is, some of us are going to feel this energy one way and some of us are going to feel it another. So I'm going to read it in reverse first. You know what? I take that back. I'm going to read it upright first, then I'm going to read it in reverse. So the positive energy of judgment is, yes, major decisions are based on today. Everybody's area of life is going to be different on where these major decisions are taking place. But Aries is about taking the call to action. It's not going to wait. As soon as an Aries hears they need you there, they need you, they're there. So when it comes to the judgment card being here today, it's saying you might be asked to take action. I wouldn't suggest that you just sit by and let an opportunity pass you by or be in a position to allow an old belief system or energy to linger and just not take the call to action. So the judgment upright is saying, hey, major decisions, go ahead and take action. Now is the time. The Queen of Wands is next, and this is the energy of Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. This is all fire energy. So the Queen of Wands upright is a very passionate woman who loves wholeheartedly. She understands on a deep level what love is. She goes after what lights her inner fire, and she pulls the light out of every person that she meets. Now, when the Queen of Wands is upright, a lot of us will be walking out of certain doors in order to walk through new doors, because I noticed that with the Queen of Wands, she's always walking out of something, like she's always leaving something. So don't be surprised if, yes, you take the call to action, leave certain situations, okay? Of course, anytime we have more fire energy, you might notice you have a burst of energy today. You could even notice that you feel more passionately about certain topics that you normally wouldn't. But the Queen of Wands is a beautiful woman. Now, next, we have more fire energy, not Aries, but Sagittarius. So this applies to everybody in the zodiac. This is not just one individual. But the Temperance upright is an energy of balancing things out. She knows that she can't go all in one thing and lack on another. She believes in this perfect harmony and balance. If you notice on her chest, she has a triangle, which is a trine in astrology, an easy aspect. She makes things easily flow in life because she doesn't take a emotional response to if somebody calls her fat or if somebody says that she should have better wings than what she has. She doesn't really care because the outside world, I'm sure she cares about, okay? But she doesn't let it affect her energy center, her peace that she keeps within her at all times. No matter what chaos is going on, she knows it's better to stay calm. It's kind of like, it makes me think about like when you're in a fire, they always tell you to stay calm in any emergency. And it makes sense. You know, if we think about that in life, when you act in emotion, a lot of times you have to go back and apologize, or you have to, you know, sometimes even face a legal issue. So it's always nice to balance things out and never act in emotion. Of course, sometimes in life you'll have to, but for the most part, you shouldn't. Now, I just read it up right. I'm going to read it reversed, okay? Now, the judgment in reverse can be you needing to take the call to action with this new moon in Aries, but you deciding to ignore it and stay stuck in the old way and stay stuck in boredom and old places that don't make you happy anymore. The Queen of Wands in reverse is letting your anger and temperament get the best of you. And of course, with the Temperance in reverse, this is letting the chaos of life take over. And when it's time for Judgment Day, you didn't do the things you were supposed to do. So things are all chaotic. Your temperament is everywhere. And, you know, you're in one foot, out one foot, but not in a positive way, in a negative way of not going wholeheartedly towards what you really believe in. So you'll notice today, people will, yes, be more judgmental. I know we have all dealt with individuals who just stand on something that they know. And even when they're wrong, they still won't apologize, or they just have to get the last word, or, you know, this forced energy, Mars energy, this Aries energy is amazing for starting new things and pushing forward and having the stamina to do so. But it can be a negative thing if you use it for anger, if you use it to be resentful or to hurt individuals. Mars is also one of the most feared planets. So you all, let's be putting that energy towards something progressive, not something that procrastinates, okay? But with that being said, you all, I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Aries. I hope it brings you all the wishes and desires your heart could want. If you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.